Right now, a major decision for Milwaukee voters. They'll have to decide whether to reach into their own pockets to help Milwaukee Public Schools fill a multi-million-dollar budget shortfall.
12 News' Hannah Hilliard is getting the facts on the district's referendum and joins us live from MPS headquarters. Hannah, this is a big ask of taxpayers.
It is, Joyce and Patrick. It's a $252 million MPS referendum that's going to be on the ballot come April. We now know Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson and County Executive David Crowley will be voting in support of this referendum. But some other voters I spoke with today have some questions first. To vote yes or no on a $252 million Milwaukee Public Schools referendum. It's a decision that will soon be in the hands of Milwaukee voters like Tony Schmidt.
Anytime you're willing to spend a little bit more money to better that education, I think it's worthwhile. I just, really want to make sure that that is actually happening instead of, spending money on, $600 toilet seats or whatever they.
Without a successful referendum, the teachers union says MPS could require a 13% budget cut in district schools and double that at the central office. In other words, job losses. They also say arts, music, and PE programs could be on the chopping block. If MPS is not able to fill this gap, what does that mean?
What it means is that school communities will be looking at cuts to teachers, cuts to support staff, cuts to programming, the things that we know children deserve.
If passed, owners of an average home in Milwaukee, which is around $200,000, would see an extra $432 on their property tax bills.
Our question to Milwaukee Public Schools is, what are we going to get for this investment?
Milwaukee's Association of Commerce President Dale Koinga says the organization is afraid Milwaukee families won't be able to take on that tax increase.
What we're concerned about from a business community is that's going to drive out people in Milwaukee, lower property values, and lead to less people in Milwaukee.
It's a concern supporters of the referendum hope to address in the weeks leading up to Election Day.
What's important is educating the voters of Milwaukee about what's at stake. And what is at stake is the opportunities for children.
And Hannah, we will be hearing a lot more about this in the coming days.
Right, Joyce, and that is because this is not going to be on the ballot here in Milwaukee until April 2nd. So still plenty of time for Milwaukee voters to get informed on this referendum before making their decision at the ballot box.
Hannah Hilliard reporting live tonight in Milwaukee. There will be 91 school district referenda on the April 2nd ballot across the state. More than 1 dozen of them are in southeastern Wisconsin, including Milwaukee, Mukwonago, Pewaukee, Greendale, Burlington, and South Milwaukee. Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson supports Milwaukee's school referendum.
If other school districts across Wisconsin are using this tool to make sure that they've got an opportunity to invest in their kids and invest in their educational future, then the students in Milwaukee should not be deprived of that opportunity as well. And so that's why I'm in support of the referendum.
The mayor voted early today for the spring primary, which is 1 week from today. Johnson himself is on the ballot as he seeks his first full term in office. Aisha Griffin and David King are also on the ballot for mayor. There are several early voting sites in Milwaukee. We have that information along with how you can register to vote and see what's on your ballot in the voter guide on the WISN 12 app.